So, Lotto winnings. The chance of winning Florida's Pick 6 Lotto game is 1 in approximately 23 million. Don't buy those. Suppose you buy a $1 Lotto ticket in anticipation of winning a $7 million grand prize. Calculate your expected net winnings for this single ticket. Interpret the result. So the probability of winning is the first thing that we want to look at. Probability of winning. And that's going to be 1 over 23 million. 23 and then 6 zeros. And we can just leave that as a fraction because, or as a fraction, because if we convert that to a decimal, we're going to have way too many zeros in front. So it's easier to just leave it this way. And then that tells us we want to know our expected winnings. And that's going to be 7 million because that was how much the grand prize was, times our probability of winning, which is 1 over 23 million. And then we have to pay $1 for it, so for that ticket. So we have to subtract off the dollar that we paid. I know it seems strange, but we did have to pay that, so that is part of the amount of money we had to put out. So we want to see what our expected winnings are going to be for that $1 that we put out. So when we combine all of this, that will give us our expected net winnings it'll be negative 0.70. So what we're looking at to do this, we can write it sort of, we'll have to be doing a few more of these, so we might want to write just a little bit of a formula here. The probability of winning times the winnings gives us our expected value, expected winnings. So it's like our expected value for that, knowing the probability and knowing what the amount of the winnings are. And then you take your expected winnings minus your investment. And that gives you your net winnings. So that's kind of the formula that we've gone through here. The probability of winning times the amount you could win, that gives you your expected winnings, and then take that, subtract off your initial investment, that gives you your net winnings. And so what we found, our expected net winnings are negative 0.70, which means we should expect to lose, our average loss is going to be 70 cents. So we can write that down as a sentence. Our average loss on this Lotto ticket is 70 cents. And if we say loss, then we don't have to say negative 70. But if we just say our average winnings would be, we'd have to say negative 70. And so it's kind of backwards. It's too many negatives. So state it as a loss and say how much you're going to lose. So Our average loss on this lotto ticket is 70 cents.